Do you ever find yourself in a love-hate relationship with Christmas? In one sense, they're magical and exciting for our families because of us. And what about us mothers? We're tired and exhausted during and especially after because of all the clutter that has made its way back into our homes and lives once again. Like, what a great way to start the new year, right? The truth is, there is an internal shift that happens within us without us even realizing it. It causes us to be more stressed and overwhelmed, which then prevents us from being fully present with our families during this holiday season and enjoy any type of downtime that we can get.
It's a real bust.
And you deserve better. Do you want this? Or do you want this? I'm gonna assume you want the latter. Now that we've found the truth about clutter and how it affects us, I wanna go ahead and dive in. I wanna share some ideas and tips so you can avoid the holiday clutter this season and reclaim your energy and have a nice, relaxing, and joyful Christmas. A lot of this clutter just comes from the basic things like Christmas decor, gifts that we give or receive, and let's not forget the wrapping paper. Always so much of that. So just the other day, I decided to go to Walmart. I know, please don't judge me. While I was there, I decided to peruse the Christmas aisles. They had me hook, line, and sinker. I could not believe what I saw. I found things that I didn't even know I needed, and suddenly and somehow I was convinced that I needed these things. They have come up with anything and everything to convince us we actually need things we didn't know we needed. I was totally baited. So I want to show you how I handled this. First, let me show you what I found. Straight up hilarious. I am straight up dying. This is the funniest thing ever. And then we got Snoop Dogg. I'm absolutely dead. I am still laughing about it because I thought they could be a great addition to our little current elf family. They could be like Aunt Martha, a distant cousin, Uncle Snoop. But seriously, y'all, Martha on a mantle and Snoop on the stoop. I mean, what are they coming up with next? They totally got me. It was hilarious, but no, I did not buy them because these are the questions I ask myself when I find things that I think that I'll just really enjoy the holidays, but they're actually going to add clutter to my life. Will they add value to my life? Will they enhance it? Nah. Will they drag it down? Probably. Do I want to take care of this item? Do I want to see this item displayed on my more neutral looking decor? No, because these items will actually end up adding more visual clutter to my holiday decor and into my mind. And not only that, but then I'll have to store them for the whole year and move them around my house, unpack them, repack them. Is it worth it? Are they worth it? The answer for me has always been no, because ultimately I want to have a simplified, easier life. And the only way to do that is to reduce the clutter. So even though these things are screaming out my name, I have to say no. I mean, do we really need 25 pieces of hot sauce? So even though these items are super cute and fun, since they're seasonal, that means there's seasonal inventory, which also means more to manage. So ask yourself, do you want to add more stress and work to your season in life? Or are you looking to enjoy it and be present with your family? The next time you're out, when purchasing items for the holiday, try and remember the outcome. Now, gifts is another area I try to be extremely intentional about because a lot of clutter over the years have been brought in through the gifts I've either bought my children or myself or my spouse or have received. And in the past, I have equated the amount of gifts I give my kids with the amount of love I show, which is absolutely not true. Because at the end of the day, our children really are going to look back and they're not going to remember so much the gifts as much as the memories, the way things smelled, the way things felt. They're going to look back and remember those traditions we did and the time we spent together. They ultimately are just looking for a connection with their parents. So this is a great way to start to really focus in and hone in on that. So if you're looking for a gift, I have recently uploaded a gift guide a couple weeks ago that will give you some good ideas. It's very intentional and minimalistic, focuses more on experiences and stuff like that. And that's not to say you cannot get your kids anything that they want or need, but just gives you some more ideas, especially if they're a little bit older. I will link that below in the description box. I want to quickly touch on our current clutter and how we can eliminate it as we go this season. So if you are about to start decorating for Christmas, or you already have, or you're currently in the midst of it, my recommendation, and this is what I did when I started my simplifying journey, was to start to realize what brought me joy as far as decorations go. So throughout the season, when I had all my decor up, I would look at it and I would make mental notes on whether I liked it or not. And at the end of the season, and I would either dispose and donate. I also only allow myself to have 2 Christmas boxes. This has significantly helped me with my clutter overwhelm and decoration clutter. I only allow myself enough decorations to fit in those 2 boxes. You can do obviously what you feel is best. You might want 4 or 5 boxes. That's still a lot, but you get the gist. And if you're about to start decorating, as you take things out of the box, you can just move one into a I don't know box and see if you miss it this season.
Now for wrapping paper, I've stuck to a more neutral bags and paper or specific theme for that year, and only try to buy just enough for the season instead of buying enough for the next 5 years because they're on sale.
If I have extra left over, I'll usually just use seasonal bows or ribbons for each appropriate holiday or birthday. So now that you know the truth about clutter and all of my secrets on how I avoid it, I would encourage and challenge you to be very mindful of what you buy and bring into your home this Christmas season, which includes gifts, to declutter decor that does not bring you joy or peace of mind, and to revamp your wrapping paper buying game. Only buy enough for this season and get rid of anything that you may have had stuck in that closet for years. I hope you have a very merry, stress-free Christmas this year. I'll see you next time.